Go right now and subscribe to One Back on Ray.
Do you also have a question for our guest about their country? Leave it below in the comments and we'll invite them to answer again. Hello everyone, and today we'll be talking about Uganda. So first of all, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Esther Nagai. I'm from Uganda. I came to United States like 4 years ago, and I grew up in Uganda. I spent most of my time in Uganda.
So you left Uganda, you said, when you were about 19, right?
Yep. Yes.
So what are some common misconceptions about Uganda?
Well, for starters, most people even don't know about Uganda. People think like Africa is a country. So when you tell them that I'm from Africa, they think Africa is a country. Yet Africa is divided into like many countries. So like my country, Uganda. Yeah, so and the other thing is people think like Ugandans are like so poor, like you'll find like people sleeping around, maybe, like just the way you see them on TV, the way they show kids like lying around crying without food, suffering. Like not every part in Uganda is like that. There's some people who are like very rich, and then there are other people who are like poor, middle class, and then the poorest. So basically when people come to Uganda, they go to the poor parts of Uganda, and that's what they show on TV, but they don't get to show the rich part or the middle class. Yeah. And also the other part is that people think Africa is like a place of animals, like you'll find animals running around, or maybe lions, elephants running around on the streets. No, not every part of Africa is like full of animals.
What can you tell us about safaris there?
Well, when I was in school, we used to do like touring. So it's kind of like safaris. So you go, they take you around, they take you to, let's say, Queen Elizabeth National Park. It was named after the Queen of England.
Yeah.
It has like different animals, like lions, and you get to see snakes, like big snakes. I grew up in Uganda, but I had never seen a lion or an elephant till like I went to those, parks.
Yeah.
Like the Queen Elizabeth, the Maction Falls. It's pretty amazing. Yeah.
So when you do a safari, you're like in a cage, right?
Well, it's kind of like a car. You know those car safaris.
I haven't seen one, but
They're like green cars that are really nice. But when you're passing by animals, they have to close you in so that you don't be attacked.
Oh.
And it's rare for animals to attack you.
You were telling me that you have a clan.
Oh yeah, I am of Engay clan. That's like the monkeys, but the monkeys that have white things here. Yeah, so I am of Engay clan. In Uganda we have like different clans. That's for the Baganda tribe. We have tribes in Uganda. Our president Yoweri Museveni, he's Munyankole. That's a tribe. Okay. In Uganda.
Is that your tribe?
No, my tribe is Muganda, like Muganda.
Okay.
Yeah, and our president is Munyankole. We have many tribes. We have like Etesods. We have Banyankole, Banyarwanda, Batolo, like different tribes.
What does a clan mean to you?
A clan, so in Uganda, a clan, if I have someone from my clan, even though they're not my brother, even though I'm not related to them, but they're from my clan, I'm not supposed to marry them or have any sexual things with them. They're considered to be your brothers.
Okay.
Considered to be your siblings, kind of like that. So that's how it is.
So how big is the clan? Like how many people do you have?
Our clan could be big. You could have more than 300 people.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, like if I'm of Ngere clan, and no, and the way it works, if I was a male and I'm of Ngere clan, so whichever kid that I give birth to is part of our, part of our clan.
Mm-hmm.
So I could have like maybe 6 kids, because Africa we give birth to many kids.
Mm-hmm.
I could have 6 kids, and my sibling could have maybe 8 kids. So our clan is pretty big.
Yeah.
Like super big.
I've heard you have these interesting marriage traditions.
Yeah.
Can you talk about those?
Now in Africa we have like 2 weddings. We have the traditional wedding and the church wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So the traditional wedding, I have to invite like all my clan members to come around, and like some of my close friends, and we have to do like traditional stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, I have to dress in our traditional clothes. For the ladies, it's called gomesi, and for the male, it's called kanzu. Like those tall things that Muslims wear, like kind of like a gown, but not a gown.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so that's for the men. That's what they wear.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to like arrange, and I have to dance in front of my man who's taking me.
Oh.
And I have to kneel down before him and give him like, feed him, give him a drink, a snack. And then the person who's like going to marry me, let me say my man or my husband to be, is supposed to take a drink that like, it's kind of like alcohol. Yeah, I think it's alcohol. You have to take it with like my dad
Mm-hmm.
and his other friends or like relatives. And then, yeah, it's kind of like that. And then like before everything, I have to talk to my auntie. My auntie has to tell me, she has to counsel me about marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And for that case, if I don't know anything about sex, she has to teach us, like me and my husband.
Okay, so another thing. So Uganda is part of East Africa.
Yeah. Yes.
What and how are the languages there?
In my country, we speak mostly Luganda, but we have many different languages. We have Lunyankole, we have, like I say, like all tribes have different languages.
Okay.
But mostly we speak Luganda, English, and Swahili. That's it. And Swahili is spoken mostly by all the East African countries. That's Kenya, Kenya and Tanzania and Uganda. They, like most people, speak Swahili.
How is the weather there, and what's the best time of the year to go?
I think every time of the year is good because it's mostly sunny. We don't have winter. We don't have winter. We don't have spring. We just have sun and rain.
Okay, I see.
So yeah, anytime.
Is it super hot there?
It is hot compared to here. It's hot.
What about like dangers of getting malaria or things like that?
Oh yeah, it's a third world country, just like everybody knows, and we have like many ponds and like water lying around, so expect a lot of mosquitoes. So if you're to go to Uganda, you should probably buy a mosquito net.
Yeah.
Or go with anything that can prevent you from mosquito bites. But just know it's gonna happen. Even when you're walking on the street, you get a mosquito bite. So it's pretty easy for you to get malaria.
What would be the best thing to do that you would recommend in Uganda?
Well, there are many things to do in Uganda. You can check it out. You can check the like the safari tours.
Mm-hmm.
You can, the traditions. There are many things to do in Uganda. yeah, you can just go around.
What about the atmosphere in like bars or clubs?
Oh yeah, our clubs are pretty interesting. They're like super packed. Just like you see Las Vegas, the way it is like super packed in Las Vegas, that's how it is in Uganda. Just picture Uganda to be like a little bit less advanced than, you know, Las Vegas. And it's not gonna be like super lights everywhere, just like I'm comparing Uganda to Las Vegas because it's fun. Like the clubs there are like super fun. It's packed. Everybody's having fun. People don't care. Like they just have fun.
What advice would you have for foreigners?
For foreigners, first of all, Uganda has many foreigners. We have people come to Uganda to look for different stuff. Uganda is amazing, just like I said. First of all, our culture are like so different, and everybody would love to see that. And the fact that Uganda is welcoming, that's what we're known for in like the whole Africa. We're like the power of Africa. You know that? Do you?
I mean, I hear now from you.
Yeah, well, since Uganda is like the power of Africa, like expect a lot of things, to see a lot of stuff. Starting from seeing charitable work, seeing people like kids who are like down, suffering, kids who have never been to school, to seeing animals that you've never seen, like zebras, lions.
Yeah.
And also like seeing people of different cultures.
I see.
Yeah.
One last question I have for you.
Yeah.
What do you know about Romania?
Oh my god. Nothing.